sugar industries have got debts running to 59 billion Kenya shillings. There was outrage.
Or sugar
no, the company, the sugar millers, companies. The government-owned millers. Out of the 59 billion, do you know Nzoia takes almost half of that? In 1994, the Public Investments Committee, that was chaired by Anyang' Nyong'o back then, investigated some of the deals that Nzoia had gotten into with some foreign contractors. What happened is that back then, some Americans came in and bought tractors that were too wide for the roads that were available in those zones. They were too wide even for the bridges that were available in the Nzoia area. The problems of the sugar industry is a collective problem arising from governments, not just the current, but past governments. And I think that is something that we must agree on, because Jubilee has been in power for 2 years. We are not saying that they're the ones who created this 59 billion debt. We are not saying they're the ones who created these inefficiencies. The roadmap for sugar is very clear, and all we need to do is to implement it. Mike, as we speak, 27th of August is not far. On 27th of August, it will be 5 years since Kenya promulgated the new constitution. There are 28 pieces of legislation that have not been put in place 5 years down the line. The reason why I'm bringing this is to illustrate the fact that the government that we have is not very keen on implementation. The ideas are there. The proposals are there. The proposals on reviving the sugar industry and agriculture are there. In agriculture, I'm a member of the Senate Agriculture Committee. We had even said, let us adhere to the Maputo Declaration, which, even though it is not a treaty, it is a commitment of intent that we increase the allocation to agriculture progressively to 10%. In the last budget, just about 3% was allocated to agriculture. Yet that is a leading employer in Kenya. When it comes, and even if you look at it from the perspective of Vision 2030, political pillar, social pillar, and economic pillar. If you look at the political pillar, some of the things we are saying is that we need to get into an issue-based and issue-oriented political system. What did we do earlier in the last year? We said, government, we are willing to sit down with you so that we can have a national dialogue conference and talk about some of the things that affect this nation. We were told that you guys, you are trying to flag your dying political careers. Today, we are being told that we are moving too fast. The opposition has proven itself. The opposition has offered viable and alternative proposals. Social, economic pillar, we said we have political discourse, national discourse. That was dismissed. Economic pillar. No. Let me finish.
You know, instead of making
economic pillar, we have talked about implementation of things like the reforms and recommendations to revive the sugar industry.
You cannot go and challenge.
No, you will get your point. You will get your time. Just look for, prepare your facts, not just political.
Let me make my point.
The social pillar, we have come up with proposals which have been dismissed by Jubilee because they believe that they've got safety in tyranny of numbers.
Senator Moses, yes.